Yeah, sure. So Montezuma has been, until recently, a diversified explorer based in Perth, Western Australia. We've had interests in gold, nickel, copper, and of course manganese, which is the focus of our current development aspirations. And so we now regard ourselves as a developer looking at developing the Butcherbird manganese deposit. Yeah, well, the flagships, clearly the manganese of Butcherbird. That's located about 120 kilometres south of Newman in Western Australia. Virtually all the other exploration projects are also in WA, but we do have one gold exploration project in France, of all places. And so we're predominantly a Western Australian focused company. Look, I think last year we did a lot of work with CSIRO in Perth to unlock the value of the manganese deposit at Butcherbird. Butcherbird's a very, very large deposit with 180 million tonnes of manganese ore in JORC resource. The key for us was to develop a new flow sheet to hydrometallurgically extract that manganese, and we're now looking very confidently at developing that to produce high purity manganese projects to sell into the specialty steel space, but also into batteries and other segments of that high purity manganese market. That was a transformational moment for us, and it puts us firmly on the path to development, and that's where we see our future. It's quite a small team. I head up the day-to-day activities of the company as executive director. I'm a geologist, is my background. Our board is made up with Seamus Cornelius, who's a lawyer. He spent 20 years as a partner in a leading law firm in Shanghai, so he's fluent in Chinese and has been instrumental in making connections into China. And then the remaining member of the board is John Ribbons, who's an accountant and has got quite an extensive history in operating mines as well as exploration companies in a compliance role as well as a CFO role. So we cover most of the key skills required, and then we've got obviously a technical team below that does the day-to-day technical activities, including a study manager for the scoping study at Butcherbird and an experienced geologist as our exploration manager. Look, the key message I think is with an EV of only 12 million and a balance sheet that comprises about 10 million in cash and investments, we're well funded, we've got a tight capital structure, we're on a strong growth path with the development of Butcherbird, and I think there's genuine opportunity for a re-rating once we publish our scoping study next week. And I think once the investment community sees that we're on a development path, you would expect us to be re-rated to have a value that's better reflective of our peers, as opposed to the 13 million EV that we enjoy today. So I think there's a real many multiple investment opportunity here, and if you like the battery space and if you back the project, then I'd say get on board. It's been a good experience. This is my first experience with one-to-one. I've met good quality of potential investors and off-takers, as well as people with knowledge in the space that we're trying to work in, so it's been quite successful.